Sobbing, crying, an emotional punch to the heart. Keep watching to find out why every Marvel fan is tearing up about the latest MCU mid-credit scene. At this point, releasing an MCU film without including either a mid-credit or end-credit scene would be like Marvel cinematic blasphemy. Fans love them, and the internet is full of listicles trying to rank them from worst to best. But what makes for a good post-movie credit scene? Sometimes it's as simple as a bunch of superheroes sitting together eating shawarma after saving New York from total destruction. Other scenes are memorable and impactful because they foreshadow great things to come, like Nick Fury at the end of Iron Man, Thanos' big reveal also at the end of the Avengers, or Nick Fury's pager signaling the arrival of Captain Marvel at the end of Avengers Infinity War. So how does the mid-credit scene from Black Panther Wakanda Forever stack up against the movies that came before it? Well, if the social media response is any indication, this scene hit a home run right out of the park. Not only did it answer a nagging question which fans have been wondering about for years, but it did so in an emotionally satisfying way that has now emptied the tear ducts of millions of moviegoers nationwide. Be warned, major spoilers ahead. One viral tweet accompanying a gif of an adorable black and white cat with watery eyes seemingly trying to cover its face with a splayed paw reads, "Me the whole time during the post-credits of Black Panther Wakanda Forever." The tweet perfectly captures the emotional impact the film has had on moviegoers. There seemed to be an even mix of people in the replies expressing similar sentiments with gifs of animals or famous people crying, messages of solidarity, or both. Another Twitter user admitted, "I thought I was done crying, then the post-credit scene punched me in the heart." While yet another user chose to go with a simple quote, "for real," and an attached gif of Tyrese with tears rolling down his cheeks. Talk of the scene began spreading across Reddit too. In this spoiler-friendly discussion thread, a Reddit user thought that the final scene followed by the credits were so good, it really tied the whole thing together. That's such a wild thing to say, but holy it got me choked up. Similarly, another Redditor felt, "The most emotional scene to me was Shuri in Haiti. My theater was dead silent, like it stole every breath. Cue Rihanna Lift Me Up. Beautiful." It's certainly one thing to create an emotionally impactful scene in a popular film like this one, but when you add in the group experience of seeing it in a theater, the emotions of everyone in the room only compound the effect for the audience. This mid-credit scene reveals a big secret that Marvel has been sitting on since Avengers Endgame came out in 2019. And that secret is, King T'Challa has a son. The young boy is seen with his mother, Nakia, who we now know is alive and well post-blip. She explains to Shuri that they settled in Haiti to raise the future king of Wakanda away from the stress of the crown, and if the young man grows up to be as grounded as his father, it will have been a smart move. As much of a surprise as the revelation was to most audience members, at least one attentive Marvel fan saw this big reveal coming a mile away. One of the replies to that viral tweet mentioned earlier was one from a Twitter user who pointed out they predicted that the sequel would more than likely introduce T'Challa's son at some point, aptly pointing out that before the film's release, MCU fans still had no idea whether Nakia survived the snap. They may not have predicted that it would end up in the mid-credits or how emotionally impactful it would be, but they at least deserve a little credit for calling it ahead of time.